PlayStation 5 retards. It is I, your master, your God, back with another sermon to show you the light, to show you the way forward so that you do not continue to waste time, money, and brain cells to a system and a corporation that does not give a rat's ass about you. And it's with that information in mind that I deem the PlayStation 5 no longer. The PS5 is now going to become the POS5, aka the piece of shit 5, because that's all it is. It's a giant, oversized hunk of plastic that overheats. It's got no games. What? Seriously, PlayStation 5 retards, what are you playing? What do you have that you went out and spent $500 on a system for? You don't have jack shit. That's exactly what you have, all right? Demon Souls, that'll be on PC before the end of the year. What, you got Sackboy? Sackboy? That's your heavy hitter, really. Sackboy. That's where Sony put all their fucking money, into that brown little retarded character mascot, Sackboy himself. You think that's moving systems? What else you got? Spider-Man? Miles Morales? Nobody gives a fuck. Listen, Sony fanboys, let me tell you something about Spider-Man. Let me tell you something about God of War. Let me tell you something about all of your fucking exclusives. All right? They're movies. I can literally pull up on YouTube. You search it. Seriously, you don't believe me. You go search this shit. God of War, cutscene movie. Spider-Man, PS4, cutscene movie. You can experience the game without needing to play it. And here's why. All Sony does is rip off more successful, better franchises, take their gameplay, and layer it in between their 30-minute cutscenes in their movies. Sony actually have you guys under their thumb, all right? You don't even realize that they are playing you fucking fanboys like a fiddle. Sony's a movie company, all right? They release movies, they own movies and franchises, and they thought, hey, how can we expand our movie business? Instead of charging $20 for a Blu-ray, we're going to charge them $60 for a movie with the most basic gameplay layered into the fucking fold. So let me give you an example, all right? Sony fuckboys, you listen to me right now. Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. The devs at Sony were like, we need a fucking game to utilize one of the biggest IPs that we own. Well, you don't have to look too far to see the Arkham style of combat influence. They literally took what WB created in fucking Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and they just slapped it in between a few set pieces of Spider-Man. New coat of paint, ship it out the door. Honestly, Spider-Man, great movie, right? I love what they did with that movie, but there's no need to play it. If you played the Batman games, if you played Shadow of War, you've already experienced Spider-Man. It brings nothing new. God of War. See, the God of War folks, they hit right as Game of Thrones was peaking. All right, at the end of 2018, they knew everybody was ready for the Game of Thrones finale. They were like, fuck it. We're going to completely redefine God of War. So instead of ripping off Devil May Cry, now we're going to rip off every other slow-down third-person action game. We're gonna capitalize on the Dark Souls hype. It was such an inferior version of Dark Souls. God of War is to Dark Souls what fucking Nickelback is to the music industry. Or fucking Limp Bizkit, all right? They're jokes. God of War is a joke, and it ripped off the gameplay of Rise, Son of Rome as well. The devs at Sony Santa Monica literally sat there, and they were like, Rise was a really good game. The Xbox guys sure seem to eat that up, and, Dark Souls is really popular right now. Let's smash the worst elements of both of them together, and let's layer on a movie. Now again, story, not that bad. Go ahead and search on YouTube, God of War movie. You'll experience everything everyone loves about that game. Nobody talks about the gameplay. It's not a game. Nobody sits there and is like, hey, the gameplay in God of War was really good. No, they cite the story. The story, motherfucker. Horizon Zero Dawn, don't even get me started capitalizing on this bullshit. Futuristic robots, dinosaurs taking over the fucking world. Are you shitting me? Horizon released at the height of the Tomb Raider peak franchise this past generation, okay, motherfuckers? So don't get it twisted, all right? That is a ripoff of Tomb Raider and Uncharted. That is all that fucking game is. You know what? I can keep going. I can keep going as well, all right? There's no exclusive that you can show me that is unique to Sony's first-party studios that they literally did not rip off elements of other games from. Meanwhile, on the Xbox side, Microsoft Flight Simulator ripped off nothing. It's a very unique experience. Quantum Break, very unique experience, merging a TV show and unique gameplay. Rise, Son of Rome, the greatest third-person action game ever made, mixing unique combat, a captivating story, great combo system, and fantastic multiplayer. Sunset Overdrive, a better Spider-Man game than Spider-Man will ever be because it puts gameplay first. All right? Halo, the god of video games, the greatest video game franchise ever made. Halo 5, the series at its worst, takes a massive shit on every PlayStation exclusive that has ever existed. All right. And this is just touching the cream of the crop. We've barely touched on the fact that Sony have actually gotten egregious enough to release actual movies as games, such as Until Dawn and Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. All of these horrible, horrible quote-unquote games that they're charging you $60 for. And you fucking retards pay it willingly. What's wrong with you? Seriously. I stand by and subscribe to the fact that Sony fans are of one of two camps. They are either so wasteful with money that they just don't give a fuck that they're supporting a terrible, corrupt organization, or they're extremely unintelligent with an IQ smaller than their shoe size, and they don't know any better. The first group of people I really can't help because, unfortunately, they're going to keep dumping money into this company thinking that it affords them meaning in their life, but I can help the second group of people. That's why every morning, if you're a Sony fanboy or if you're a recovering PS5 addict, you put my videos on. I speak the truth. I bring you the light. I show you the way forward. And the way forward has and always will be Xbox. Because Xbox cares about you as a person. They care about you as a customer. They do not want you to feel like your money is wasted. They want you to know you're a valued customer. And at the end of the day, people, you can look at these two plastic boxes and you can say definitively, without a shadow of a doubt in the back of your mind, one of them is worth my $500. One of them shows me respect as a human being. And one of them makes me feel complete. The other is a black and white monstrosity, never should have been released, overheats, it's a goddamn fire hazard, and quite frankly, the corporation producing it is not worthy of a single cent because of what they represent, because of what they've done to the gaming industry, and because of what they're doing to you, the consumer. This is dead fucking metal, and I'm not stopping until Sony's on their fucking knees.